And we'll start off with Alma Francis Heidegger. You're recognized for your 3 minutes.
Thank you, Novelle Francis. Good afternoon to my colleagues. Good afternoon to the people of the territory. Good afternoon to the testifiers. I first would like to say that I was very appreciative of the from what I understand, thorough reporting from DPNR on all of these specific rezoning and variance requests. 35-0135 as it relates to the marina expansion. I just want to make sure I understand that there was a hotel and marina there previously, and due to some rezoning, it went to B1, but you want a variance to not only put back the type of business that was there, which was a hotel, I guess little retail shops, but you also would like to put back the marina. Is that what this variance is for?
Yes, Senator.
Okay, well, I have no questions for that. I understand it perfectly. The second one, 35-0136, the questions I want to ask, I heard that there were no oppositions to this one, but what I want to ask the owner that presented, the property is about 12.62 acres. What percentage of the property do you intend to utilize for the expansion of your business? And share a little bit with that in regards to that. Are you trying to use all of it or just a portion of it to expand your business?
Well, most of it. We want to move one of our trucking company, build an office and move one of our trucking company down there.
Okay. Well, the reason why I ask is to build an office and put trucks for the trucking company, I'm not sure if that's going to eat up 12.62 acres. And I'm one of those senators that get very concerned at times with the rezoning from R2 to now commercial. And, you know, things might get subdivided and sold off. So I just want to make sure it's going to be utilized by yourself and your business. So that's why I asked those questions.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. My last has to do with 35-0138. My question with this specific business, how long does it take to build one of these type business buildings, homes, et cetera, on average, based on square footage? Could you just give me an idea of, say, like a 2,000 square foot home?
1 minute.
So before we came down, we had a project in Virginia. It was a 3,000 square foot house that we built for a lady, and we had the whole structure up in 3 weeks.
What? Oh, okay.
Prefabrication of components offsite in a controlled environment where you're not dealing with the heat and the wind and the rain.
30 seconds.
Allows us to have the high quality control of what we make. We ship those components to the job site and it can just be erected pretty quickly.
Okay, so the base of it is from steel structures and you build up from there?
Yes, ma'am.
For the prefab? Okay. My other question is, who does the certifications as to how you're saying that they're Cat 5 and better strength-wise? Because that would be something very concerning for us here in the territory to guarantee. Who does those types of certifications for these buildings?
So the technology that we operate under is controlled by the building codes, the international building codes, and because light gauge steel framing is very specific, that all falls under the American Institute of the Steel Industry. And so it's all highly regulated building technology that's used around the world. When it comes to engineering very specific projects, we have a very long history with our engineer who is actually now licensed in the Virgin Islands to do all of our structural analysis. And they're doing calculations that determine the wind strength so that we can actually
Mr.
certify
Chair,
it.
I know my time was called. Could I just ask my final question quickly?
You may, Senator.
Thank you so much. I know you referenced a build out in Virginia. Can you give me, have you built out anything here in the territory so far? I know you said your son was working on a project, that's why he couldn't be here. Have you completed anything on the island of St. Croix so far?
We have
And how long did it take?
We have our first house under construction. It's an owner build, and we're actually pouring concrete today, so putting the foundations in. So we've already started fabrication of the key components, floor trusses, and some of the wall panels. And then as soon as the foundations is in place, we'll ship those up and start framing.
How long is it going to take?
That
roughly?
house, that structure, because of the complexity of where it is on the side of a hill, that probably will take us a couple weeks to get in shell.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair, for the additional time.
Thank you very much, Senator Francis Heidegger. Next.